What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a YouTube video today. Today's YouTube video is going to be a college video. This is basically going to be my application process on what schools I applied to, my stats, and just the application process in general. If you guys like these types of videos, please pause, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment down below what kind of college videos you want more of. I'm basically going to be doing a little rant about the college process and my opinion on it and my results, what college I got into, what college I'm still waiting on, and what college I'm going to be attending in the fall of 2020. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe like I said earlier. And I already filmed this video already, and I was going to do my decision, and I accidentally, instead of pausing it, I ended the video. So I'm going to be starting this video all over again. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys right now. So the first tip on the application process, you want to know what you want to major in. You just don't want to apply and say, I don't know what I want to major in. But first, you always want to take in consideration what things that you want to do. What you're really going to be having to do is say, oh, what did I want to be when I grow up? What did I enjoy when I grew up? Whether you want to be an artist or you want to be an architect, or if you want to be a scientist, that really comes into play. What you guys want to do for the rest of your life. What do you guys want to get your master's degree or bachelor's degree or sociology degree, and whatever you want to do. Whether that's reading, writing, math, science, social studies, history, whatever you want to do in life, that really comes into play. What I said underneath is what you like to do or what your interests are. What your interests are, and my interests are, I'm going to tell you guys in the next clips at the end of the video. The next thing is visit colleges. Also, a little side note on what you want to do. If you guys don't know what you want to do, you can also go into school undecided and they can pick your major for you. Basically, you can just go down with your advisor and just say, they'll just do a little essay, a little write-up of what you want to do, what you're interested in, what things you were strong in high school, and what things that you could actually pursue a career in. And also, you could stay undecided until the beginning of your sophomore year. A lot of schools have different approaches to these, but the main goal is to get to know what you're going to do at the end of your freshman year. The next thing is visit colleges. You have to visit colleges, or it is like good or likely or recommended that you visit colleges that you have your major in. I visited a lot of liberal arts schools because that's what I'm going to be majoring in. Not in liberal arts specifically, but something in that field. But make sure you guys visit a lot of scholarships. Colleges that are going to be very beneficial to you, whether you like the campus or you've been dreaming about going to these colleges, or you look them up in the movies. It's really good to visit these colleges, especially if you've been dreaming them all along. If you guys know what you want to major in college, but you guys don't know what schools you want to go to, make sure you guys go look up in the search bar top 10 schools that you want that have your major or are really good schools to go to for your major, because you want to really go and check them out, and they can be in-state, out-of-state, or in between. It's really up to you. I have a lot of schools that are in Massachusetts and about 3 or 4 out-of-state schools. I'm going to be talking to you about those later. But the third thing is apply. You want to apply to safety, reach, and dream schools. A safety school is a school that you already know that you're going to get into because you have exceeded their expectations and you already know you're going to get into the school. So make sure you guys go make a list and make 3 columns: safety, reach, and dream schools. Safety schools, why this school is a safety school, why is this school a reach school, why is this school a dream school. The reach schools is basically a school that you know you're going to get into, but at the same time it's going to be a reach for you, and you're going to have to do a little bit more. And then your dream school, you say that you're never going to get into, or it's out of your price range, or your SAT scores are not to their par. Just make those 3 columns: Safety Reach and Dream schools, and you want to, I recommend personally for you guys to apply early action. Early action is really good because you could apply early. That's in the name. And there's a lot of benefits to applying early, because a lot of schools, they will waive your fee, basically giving you a promo code or something, and you can put them in the little bar that they have, and then when it's time for you to check out, your application is for free. I'd recommend you guys to apply to all the free schools first, and then if you're doing regular decision, to apply to the schools later that you have to pay for. There's why I recommend to apply early action, because it's less stress on you and you can get your things done, and also not worry about applying all the schools. I applied about 5 schools early action, but I recommend you guys apply all schools early action. And if you did not hit that deadline, they have 2 early action deadlines. The first one is November 1st and the second one is December 15th. Basically, it gives you about a month and a half deadline, or free time to apply. And then also, a lot of the schools are regular decision. A lot of schools don't give you the option of early decision, or a lot of schools do not give you the option to do early action. It just depends on your school. And also, when you're applying to the schools, make sure you guys put in the right deadline that you want to do in, because sometimes those deadlines can cut off and your application can be wiped off completely, and sometimes they can't even give you the option to apply at all. So the next thing I say is get your recommendations early. You want to ask your recommenders early. And if you guys want to know more about how you guys want to get a good recommender to write your recommendations, comment them down below. But I just get your recommendations early. Number 5 is write your college essay. A lot of people say write it during junior year, and junior year is the most hardest year of your life. So I recommend you guys to start it at the end of junior year, during the summertime, or even the beginning of senior year, which I did, and it really went well for me. So next is 6 is waiting for your responses. A lot of these responses you don't remember that you did regular decision, so you guys want to make sure you guys write a Google Doc or write down something that you did regular decision, early decision, and stuff like that. If you do not get a decision on the day that the decisions say that they're going to be coming out, don't worry. Or if they promise you that your decision is going to come out at this day and this time, make sure you guys contact your schools, because sometimes they could be really backed up on applications. Or also you can call them and say, hey, where's my application? Where's my response? And also, after you apply to these schools, they will give you a link that you could go to your portal, and a lot of decisions are in the portal, and sometimes they will email you saying that a decision was out, and a lot of schools, they will say a decision is in. A little side note on the application, when you get your acceptance or denial, mostly this is realistic for your acceptance. When you get your acceptance in, it will say, congratulations on behalf of this school, you are accepted, congratulations, or whatever. If they do not say what you're majoring in, that means you just got in the school. They do not know what you want. They will either say you got in undecided, or they will say that you just got in the school. They will not say what you are majoring in. So yeah, you guys want to make sure that you watch out for those, because you could have easily gotten into the school, but you did not get into the major that you wanted. So yeah. Also, you guys want to make sure of how much money they give you, and then also you want to fill out the FAFSA, so that, which is the financial need-based scholarship. So that will give you a consideration. They will give you a little link or a little promo code on how to do the FAFSA. I did mine October 1st, which is ideal, and that's when the FAFSA opens. So you guys want to make sure that you do the FAFSA, because that's going to give you the federal stuff. And after you get accepted, they will send in the mail how much money they gave you from the FAFSA, and that will determine how much money they're going to give you every single year and how much money you have to pay out of pocket. So the next thing is sit down with your parents with money, talk about the money. That's not just the scholarships, but it's going to talk about how you're going to pay for college, what kind of scholarships they want to give you. If your parents went to the school or whatever, or they know people from the school, they can give you money as well. Just some little tips and tricks and stuff like that. And also a lot of people's works, like their mom or dad's work, they have scholarship money that you can do based on like veterancy or whatever, stuff like that. And the eighth thing for you guys to do is be confident. Be confident in what you do, and be confident of what schools you're applying to, because that's going to be very, very bad if you're not confident in the colleges that you apply to. And then also it could be very bad if you don't get the response that you wanted, or you do not get your response quick enough. And you guys want to make sure that you get in touch with the colleges frequently, and also if they have open houses or get to know your school nights or whatever on the weekends, you want to go to those and talk to professors that are going to potentially be your teachers. So especially the colleges you actually want to go into, because a lot of the colleges on the application will ask you how many times you visited the school, or how well you want to go to the school, or why you want to go to the school. That's going to be a major thing. Why you want to go to the school, because a lot of people just apply to colleges because they wanted more options, like me. But you actually want to look up the school before you actually apply, because what if it doesn't have your major, and what if it doesn't have what you want to do? It also, when you get into the school and you get a major that you don't want to, don't settle for less. Don't settle for this, that, and the third, because you never know what other colleges are going to give you, what colleges are going to give you, or what scholarships they're going to give you. Don't settle for, say, oh, they gave me $30,000. I'm gonna go to this school, this, that, and the third. They might give you this, but what if they give you a major that you do not want to go to? You know. The next thing is my application process. I applied to 14 schools in all. I applied to Dean College, Boston University, Pine Manor, Emerson, Simmons, Worcester State, Fitchburg State, Franklin Pierce University, Becker College, Smith University, Smith College, Lemoyne, New England College, Wellesley, and Assumption. So those are the schools that I applied to. A lot of Massachusetts schools, a lot of out-of-state schools. And that, so you guys really want, like, when I said sit down with your parents, talk about the money, there's different costs for the in-state and out-of-state pocket cost, because if you're seeing the lower cost, that could be just for people that live in state. Like, what if you don't live in Massachusetts? What if you don't live in New York and you want to go to a school that's in Massachusetts or in New York? You have to look at the out-of-state costs, because if you're just looking at it, if you tell your parents, oh, it's about $35,000 to go to this school, but when you're ready to get out your checkbook and they say you owe $65,000, you're like, how the heck do I pay for that? Or you have your heart dead set on a school and you're like, how the heck can I pay for this school if it's out of state? You know the vibe? So yeah. Next, I'm talking about my stats. My unweighted GPA was 2.4, and I had 2 recommendations in all. I did not send any test scores because I thought that was not going to help me out whatsoever. I sent in optional essays and my official college essay, and my college essay topic was what was the struggle that I did, what I went through, and how I overcame it. So that's what I personally did. I did very well in that essay. I had about 5 people read it and they said it's really good. I had a lot of people correct it as well. So yeah. Do need-based scholarships go through that process and just have a couple of weeks to yourself, or even a month, just to apply to scholarships and stuff like that. College Board and Common App have a lot of essays that you can do, or you can just go to your school's guidance counselor and ask them, what kind of scholarships can I apply for that I know I'm going to get? And what I recommend you guys to do all this on is download the app Common App. Common App is very easy. This video is not sponsored, but Common App is a very easy app that you can do all your applications on. All you have to do is put in your private information and send them to the colleges that you want to. You already have your college essay in there, this, that, and the third. It's just going to be much easier if you're just bored and you just want to apply to a college. You can just send your information in and stuff like that. And I'm going to be talking about my decision right now. And drum roll, please. And the college I'm going to be going to is, in the fall of 2020, I'm going to be going to Dean College. Woo! Yes, you guys heard it here. It took me a while to put this freaking sweater on, but in the fall of 2020, I'm going to be attending Dean College on the major of media and communications. I was awarded a $17,000 scholarship. That is a presidential scholarship. I was awarded the scholarship, and I have a lot of scholarship money as well. And the next video is going to be what my needs and wants are for in a college. So I'm going to be a bulldog in the class of 2024. After I got in, I was ecstatic. I cried. It was about a couple days before Christmas, and I was like, this is the best Christmas wish ever. Like, Hunte. But yeah, I'm going to be going to be a bulldog in the class of 2024. And also, I'm going to be in Franklin, Massachusetts, about a half hour or so away from home. Not that bad. But yeah, I'm going to be telling you guys what my needs and wants are in a college in the next video, and I'm gonna be wearing the same sweatshirt. So if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. If you guys like my decision, make sure you guys comment down below. I'm gonna be talking about all the things that Dean College had to offer for me, honey. And I'm gonna be telling you guys how I got into the college. And if you guys can see here, right here is my acceptance letter package, like the envelope, and then this is like the little card that they gave me when I went to the college fair. I'd also recommend you guys to go to a college fair. They have one every year in Boston for juniors, and it's about the end of the year. It's about in May or June, but they have college fair, so make sure you guys go attend college fair because it is very, very fun. They have all the colleges in the world, literally all the colleges in the world, in one convention center, and you just walk around, and they just have a lot. If you can't visit the college or they do not visit your school, you can just walk around, and they just have all the tables of all the colleges, and they can just give you a bunch of merch and stuff like that, and they can just give you cards like this. So guys, I hope you guys like this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, next video is going to be why I chose this school and how much money I'm actually going to be paying. No, I'm not going to tell you guys how much money I'm paying for it, but yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'm sorry, I love you guys so much, and